So yes, sometimes if we have a
wait a minute,
specific-
we're
What?
live.
That's fine.
I
I'm
started.
talking.
I know.
You're
Been live this whole
interrupting me.
time.
Oh my
So
god.
they heard all the that's what she said stuff.
That'd be
No.
funny if they did. I hope so.
Good lord. Yes, this is Magic Talk, and we are live in studio. We have our new studio set up.
I see that. It
I got-
actually
The
we,
new studio.
New,
setup.
yeah, it's like I told you, it's like me changing my underwear.
It's constantly evolving. I love
It is, but this, I think this is it. Wouldn't you say, Scott?
I like it so far.
Now, am I talking into this one or this one?
this one looks like
This
this one for
Looks
now.
like this
Pay
one.
attention to the monitor over here, and you'll
Well,
see
but
who
if I
you're
look,
talking to.
then I can't, and then
You're talking to that one.
Okay.
But here, now you can talk to yours.
see. Now I just feel special. I love that.
All right,
We
good.
could just do this the whole time.
Yeah, we could. Anyways, this is Magic Talk. In case you're wondering, it is the show that sometimes talks about magic. This not being one of those times.
Yep. Occasionally it happens.
So
We promise.
here we go.
Rough Edge FM. Irritatingly irresistible internet radio at roughedgefm.com.
Welcome to Magic Talk, the ultimate backstage pass to the world of magic. We dive deep into the art, the craft, and the business behind the illusion. If it's magic, we talk about it. Sometimes. And now, your hosts, master of misdirection and dad jokes, magician James Lantine, purveyor of magical oddities and unpaid family labor, magic shop owner Joshua Lantine, and straight from a suspiciously nearby park bench, the one, the only, Gregory Alexander.
I so love that unpaid labor.
I bet.
That is that,
Purveyor of unpaid family labor.
Indeed.
Exactly what I do.
that is so cool.
Why does all of my employees do what they do for as little as I give them money for? Because they're family.
That's right.
Every single last one of you included, sir.
Thank you.
You should
I'm
feel special.
so honored.
Yeah, you don't want to be paid because that would make you like an outsider.
No, I'm paid in love
See?
and
And
you know
merchandise. And merchandise.
and merchandise.
See,
There you
that's
go.
good enough.
Absolutely.
Isn't it?
So I believe this is going to be our new studio setup.
I like it.
We'll
We got to
see.
settle on something, don't we?
Yeah,
Eventually.
we do. We do have to make a choice. But anyways, I would like to talk a little bit about birthday parties, or not birthday parties, but performing for children in general.
Okay.
Okay.
Only because I came back from a child's magic show, or whatever you want to call it. It was a boys and girls club.
So
So,
they're usually not too bad.
is there something troubling you, Greg?
Yeah, that I get kid. This is cutting in and out, and I can only hear on this side. Sorry, but no big deal. We're
You're
good.
only hearing on one side.
Yeah. It's not a big deal though. No, I just sorry, I didn't mean to be distracted.
Well, now Scott, you just walked right in front of our picture.
Yeah, but you know, it was
By the
it was
way,
well done.
that butt that just passed the screen is our producer.
Yeah.
So
The much elusive producer that we talk about constantly, but nobody ever sees him.
no, Rough
They-
Edge Studios.
Barely more than a rumor,
But
But they
but he's
just saw-
everything to us.
Yeah, exactly.
so, anyways, I just finished doing a boys and girls club.
Give you acid reflex.
I'm
when
gonna
you-
choke.
Better take it easy over there.
So the cool thing about it is that I've done this now for 4 years running.
Boys and Girls Club, you've done it almost as long as we've been here in California.
Have we?
Yeah,
Have I?
I remember you doing it, but I have very few memories as a child, but that is one of them where I would go out to different events with you, and there was either a conference with the diocese that you would go out to, because this place used to be Logos Church Management Software.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever you go and you do a conference, you would go and bring a magic show. Or it would be a Boys and Girls Club. And it was either a Boys and Girls Club here in Santa Paula, or I think Ventura was more recent, but
Okay.
definitely over here.
So my memory eludes me. Anyway, it kind of made me think, because there's a stark difference between doing magic for kids versus doing magic for adults. Who do you think is easier to fool?
I mean, typically in my experience doing magic, adults, but you also don't know if they're being polite because an adult may know what's going on, but you may run a 50-50 odds of them actually not saying anything because they're kind of just, humoring you. Whereas a child, if they bust you, man, you're done. I mean, you're roasted. They're going to call you out on it. But when I used to teach martial arts, every once in a while I would try to do some magic for the kids. They got eagle eyes, man, especially if you're doing stuff with like IT. You better hope that the lighting is like just perfect because they see that stuff a mile away. It makes me laugh when I do like IT work for like older people. They're like, I can't see a thing. I'm like, I know. I know.
God, I can't see a thing. I think that's a reoccurring problem.
Yeah,
for you
I don't
in
think
many
it's
aspects
just
of life.
but that's a different topic. So I don't know. You're the one with the more experience in the matter. What would you say?
I think adults are definitely easier to fool. The kids, it's like, and plus, it's like you said, they don't hold back. It's
no,
like,
man.
I know how it's done, and if they don't know how it's done, as soon as the show's over, they're up there ripping your stuff apart.
Oh yeah, or in the moment, they'll go right after you sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, hey, let me. You're like, no.
I have, thankfully, I have a bouncer.
Oh, good.
So he was one of the employees for the Boys and Girls Club. So anytime any one of them got up, he's like, sit down.
That's awesome. Just the whole
Yeah.
plant it.
But
Go ahead, Mr. Jim. Continue with your show.
anyway,
You know what I mean?
yes, yeah. Actually, that's exactly what he would do.
You're like, hey, can you come with me to all my shows? How much do you charge?
It's funny though, because you really the sillier and the stupider you get. I know stupider is not a word, but the sillier and the stupider you get, the better the more fun the kids have.
It's funny. It's not a word, but you just made it a word, and you proved your point.
Stupider.
It's stupid.
Yeah. Well,
But it works.
I'm stupider.
No, but you kind of proved a better point, I think, though, with the kids, right? You said the more silly you get, the better off you are with the audience and the more you can connect with the kids. And I think that's an important thing to highlight because when children are watching a magic show, right, they're going to feel extremely inferior. Not only is there an adult doing this show, but he's an adult with magic powers, right? And some of those kids are going to kind of feel intimidated by that. And they might be mystified to an extent, but they're going to kind of feel intimidated. And that's going to create a barrier right in itself, any type of intimidation or anything. And so when you kind of, humiliate yourself. Yeah. Right. Humiliate yourself in front of them. Right. And you kind of, they can be silly. They may not be able to do magic, but they can definitely do silly. All of a sudden now they can kind of relate to you and it drops that discomfort a little bit. And all of a sudden you have that connection and boom, now you have, a much better show.
It's kind of like the Run Rabbit Run. Oh, make sure the rabbit doesn't get over to you. And he went over. What do you mean he went over? No, he's over here. And, and that whole giddiness is to me, it's like not a very, it doesn't fool anybody.
It's not,
but man, do the kids absolutely go crazy and nuts over that.
Absolutely.
It's not sophisticated, but it's
not.
It's humorous because it obviously, like you said, it's silly. I think that brings up a point because I've been seeing a couple of different lectures and whatnot of magicians, especially from Spain, where they're talking about kind of that way of connecting with your audience and not necessarily trying to go in there as this fooler per se. You're going in
or
there,
authority of the universe.
Exactly. You're not trying to be bigger than anybody else. You're trying to how do they say it? They say play with your audience.
Absolutely.
And it's and not play as in like, oh, I'm trying to mess with you. It's like that whole you're in on it with your audience so that there's no more of that barrier that you were just talking about.
Well, yeah, and without them, there's no you, right? That's an important thing to always remember. And I think not just remember for yourself, but to try to relate, try to communicate to your audience as well.
I have noticed
it's a shared experience.
Yeah.
Whether I'm the one up here doing the thing or you're sitting there watching the thing, together we all play our roles.
I've noticed that when I'm doing something, I have to treat each audience differently, especially if it's an adult audience or a children's audience. Like both of those, a very different dynamic that you have to go and play towards.
You know what? That was so much better for me.
Yeah, you're.
Somebody got something.
So I have
See,
the camera
again,
on.
We're talking about it. We're playing to whichever audience you're playing for. I don't think he was playing for our live audience, our magical producer. He was actually playing for us.
It was absolutely. I love it.
I had the camera on Josh, and he's sitting there doing a belly roll on the floor to
Soldier crawl.
get the. So how do we sound?
Sounds great. Everything looks great.
Okay, all right, we're good. So that was a good test. Let's go do the live show now.
Cool.
Anyway,
Let's get started.
I was looking for. So when I was growing up and getting into magic, I started doing kids shows a lot in the very beginning. And the magician that seemed to be like the expert on it was David Ginn, Ginn. He's got a bunch of books about performing for kids. So if you want to get into it, you really want to look at what's involved. One, you have to be able to have the personality of being a 5-year-old yourself. I mean, if you're going to get up there and perform like you're a 5-year-old. Because
that's pretty much how you do it most of the time, right?
Me?
From what I've seen.
Yeah. I've never graduated. So
Nor have I, honestly.
But you do. You have to get down to their level. You have to get, you have to be crazy. You got to be silly. You got to be goofy. And I come out and I think kids get kind of scared of me because, oh my gosh.
They get scared of you?
I got to tell Julie this. I have this one routine that I created that it's based on the top 10 effect. If you're familiar with it, you have a series of cards. You show them the cards. You pick one as a prediction. You put it down. You show another set of cards, and they're all the same card that what you made for the prediction. And then the audience, spectator picks something, and it ends up being entirely different, but it matches what you picked.
Mm-hmm.
So I do one called Stranger Danger. And I talk about social media and not knowing who you're actually talking to. They can claim to be one thing, but they're really not.
That's really great. I like that. That's really clever premise.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And so I made up all these cards. We actually sell it. And the one card that is the creeper,
God.
the man who is not who he claims to be, because it's like, these are all 10, 11-year-old kids, and Sally likes playing with dolls, and Billy likes doing this, and Tom likes doing that, and Sandy is, into ballet, and then, Mike likes magic. And so I pull out that card and I say, now this is the person who doesn't claim to be who he said he is. And I put it down. And then I show all the other cards that are Mike, and I let them pick it, and they pick it, and then they end up holding on to the card. And I say, now for the first time, let's see if you were able to find out. And the way I do it is I turn the cards around and I say, now you don't get to see the faces of these cards, because when you're online, you don't actually get to see the people you're talking to. So you have to try to find out if you can figure out who the, I don't say creeper, but basically who the creeper is. That's pretending to be a 10-year-old and isn't, and with just your intuition, your feel. And so they scroll down and they pick it and they hold it. And so Julie looked at the card, and it's a magician, and he's 47 years old, and he's got glasses on, and I believe he even has a goatee.
There's
Is
a
it you,
white
Jim?
goatee.
A white goatee.
Oh, right.
Are you the
exactly.
creeper?
So Julie was like,
I was hoping that's not where this was going.
I know.
I think this is where this went.
So Julie was like, Jim, why? One, I wouldn't make the magician the creeper. And two, I wouldn't make him look like you. And I'm like, no big deal. So I'm doing the show
No one's
today.
gonna notice it.
Every single one of the kids said, hey, that's you. That's
You're
you.
the creeper.
So I'm like,
Stranger danger.
yeah.
Stranger danger.
That is the first time I had like the entire audience saying that. Oh my God, that's you. You're the yeah. I'm like, all right, I got to change out that card.
That's hilarious. Do you remember a while back, Jim? You asked me what I thought of you in one word. Do you remember the word I used?
Oh Lord,
I believe that was creeper.
It
creepy,
was creepy.
creepy.
Creepy. Yes.
It was a joke and it was out of love, but I just find that even more humorous now.
Yeah. That would be me.
Oh boy, it's not intentional. I'll say that.
No, it's not. But if you are watching this show, please remember. Thank
That
you.
was very intentional.
Yeah, that was.
Now, if you weren't watching the show, what did that just say?
It said like, comment, and subscribe.
We would really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true because sometimes it's just audio.
Yeah.
So if you are listening to the show, then be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I should probably put that vocal over that video.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
Or we could just say it every time and it could be different every time. It could be fun.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll be like.
Comment.
Subscribe.
There you go. Ready? Like.
Comment.
Subscribe.
Faster. Like.
I got nervous. Comment.
Gee.
That's what she said. Subscribe.
All right. Faster.
No,
Like-
no. Okay, no, we're good. We're good.
Yeah, I think that's enough practice. We'll do
Okay.
that off the air now.
And what do we say at the end?
Are we done?
No.
Well, then you find out. At
Okay,
The end.
I gotta hang around and find
All
out.
right.
We can't give away any secrets here, Jim. That's not what Magic Talk is.
I
Yeah.
totally get that.
We barely talk about magic as it is, so why are we gonna go give away the secrets to it?
So I think we are going to do.
There is an outbreak among us.
Nope, you don't get that one. You showed up late.
Oh God!
Is it
come on.
good? Should I buy it? Does it suck? Did I get ripped off? Is it more of a craft project than a magic trick? These questions and more answered now on the Magic Item of the Week here on Magic Talk.
Okay, so this is the magic item of the week. I'm going to go to the pad.
Okay, so this is the newest White Rabbit Magic creation. Actually, this was a product created by Mr. Jeffrey Weaker. He is one of our students, and he is also is he a fabricator?
Well, I think this didn't fabricate itself, sir.
No, that is also true. I don't know what he does professionally, and Dad's not saying anything.
I'm not sure what he does professionally, honestly.
It's a mystery.
I've heard him talk about doing woodworking and working with his new 3D printer and a various bunch of other things that all sound like fabrication. This one, do you remember what's the name of the? I just completely slipped my mind, but the trick that you have with the ropes that free themselves from the box. What's that one called?
Rufus.
Rufus?
Yeah.
So that one, I'm just going to go with whatever you say, man. I don't know. Why aren't you talking?
I'm trying to.
He's
I'm trying
busy
to.
over there.
I'm
He's
thinking.
busy over there. All right, leave him. You talk about your
We're
strings.
trying to figure something out here.
Jeez.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
No, actually, I forget.
Tell me about these fancy shoelaces you have.
He's going to be, actually, he's going to get to me about the name of it. But it
The
is.
shoelaces?
No, it's an effect that.
Now this has been on the
extreme-
show before, right? But like a V1.
A V1, yes.
And
Actually,
this is a
one-
V2.
This one is.
I think that's important to point out. It's new and improved.
Yes. Well, it is less expensive than the V1.
That's
The
a great
V1
improvement.
Is actually not being made anymore.
Limited edition, people.
Yeah.
How many are available?
For V1, there are 3 left.
3. And they're going up in value every day. So
Oh,
get
yeah.
yours immediately.
It's those ones that much different features behind this one, but the this one right here, basically what it is you have the shoelaces. There's several different variations on this one trick, but you have the shoelaces that you feed directly through the rabbit. Can you give me a good angle so I can actually show this, please? So
It's so tempting to drop the joke, but I'm holding on to that one.
I'll leave that for after the fact. I think everybody else heard it too. So this rabbit right here has a big hole in it. Yeah, shut up. And the strings are fed through the rabbit, which are then within the rabbit is put inside. If I can get myself right, inside the hole, locked in with this window. And then after tying the shoelaces, one tied up on top and having the other one pulled all the way through, you're able to free the shoelaces with a quick tug.
And the rabbit is
They're
unharmed.
completely unharmed. You're able to take this out, show the rabbit completely unharmed, no damage whatsoever.
And they can examine everything.
Yep, completely examinable. Actually, in the start and in the end. I think there's a portion in the middle where you can't really do much examining, but you're watching at that point. And
And how much is this?
this one, this version V2 will be for $100. The V1 is $250.
So this one I really like because he made some modifications to it. The hat was a lot taller.
Yeah, the height it
I
was
like the shorter size.
so was this like what V2.5?
Yeah, I guess. And then he added some little notches on the side
Yes.
so that the ropes
If everyone can see
stay in that
that,
position and not want to slide forward or backwards.
is that yeah, that looks like
Yeah, you can see it.
As that and the nice part about it, the V1, actually the door just kind of sits there via tension, right? This one he actually has secured it with some magnets, so the door won't be going anywhere when you put it on completely.
Yep.
And
So
the coolest part about this whole thing is it's all one piece.
all one piece, and it can only be purchased at White Rabbit Magic.
Yep.
So
I even this part, the door has these magic wands that are on it. Let me get it to a spot where people can see. It is all one piece. Every single thing printed all in one piece, except for the glass window. That's that had to be put in after the fact.
way to spoil it.
Yeah, right.
So-
If you get 3D printed glass like that, that's really cool.
yeah.
That's not expensive.
So
Why are we selling it for $100 if it's that expensive?
I know. But definitely a cool effect.
Oh yeah. I like it a
Um,
lot. And when it's up online, you'll be able to see a full demo of the effect itself. It actually reminds me of the trick that you bought at Hollywood Magic.
yes.
What was that? All those.
Well, that's
years ago.
that's what inspired it.
Yeah.
Was one of the magicians from the borough saw me do that trick, and he wanted to come up with something with maybe a rabbit in a hat, and so he came up with this design all in his own. I mean, it's beautiful concept.
Yeah.
And
Thank goodness he got it right finally, because he went through several rabbits in the making of this.
yeah, it was pretty sad.
They
So,
were fake rabbits, people, by the way. Don't worry. In case
But they-
anyone's panicking out there.
I mean,
no live prototypes.
no rabbits were hurt in the making of this product.
We wanted to go with a live rabbit, but we couldn't figure out how to get the hole to go through the middle of it.
Really messed up. If that was true, it'd be funny though. It sounds like a Monty Python skit, actually.
A bit, yeah.
I would imagine it. That's why the White Rabbit is so violent. It's because somebody was trying to do this trick on him, and he got really grumpy about it.
I would.
I think I would too.
Okay. We're gonna have to
A good trick.
call the show short show.
You could call it whatever you want, Jim.
Okay. That's right. It's my show.
It's your show, man.
Joshua so desperately wants to do a card thing.
I know, but he can't. He's
You
gonna have to
got-
wait till our next week episode where we're at Magic Live.
That's right. We will be at Magic Live starting on Sunday,
That's right.
and we will be doing a remote broadcast on Tuesday
Yeah, they're
Uh,
going and they're not taking me with them.
because
I feel
somebody
really
has to
sad.
be here. Hey Scott, why don't you come and
We
run the
would,
board
but
on
his
Tuesday?
wife won't let him go. It's not.
You can run the board on
Mm-mm.
Tuesday?
Come run the board on Tuesday with Josh, and we're gonna do a remote at Magic Live.
Were you about to say you're retired? You're far too busy.
Whenever I don't want to do something, I stay up for time. It works a lot.
That's. I can't wait till I can say that's amazing. I like that.
See, you know what? To be perfectly honest, he is more busy now than he ever was when he was working.
No, he's not.
I don't know what it is about
I've
being
noticed that my
retired,
wife-
but it does that to you.
Well,
He
Even
gets to
my-
do what he wants. Yeah, he gets to do what he
Yeah.
wants. He's not
Yeah.
bound to other
He-
things.
No, it's not. It's not true.
Even my uncle-in-law is the same thing. He used to be a captain in the CHPs, and then now he was like busy constantly, all the time, no matter what. And then now that he's retired, it's even worse. He's got a new boss, and she's got him on a tight leash. I'm telling you right now,
Not true.
very true.
Scott hardly works. He didn't work much when he was working, and he definitely doesn't work a lot
Carry
now.
that
Smart
over
man.
to my retired life.
So, anyways, so what do you think of the new production
I think it's
studio
great. I'm gonna
thing?
go and watch the show from beginning to end and see what it looks like. It sounded great on the phone. I just
Awesome.
wanted to make sure there was no skipping and it's not going out to the audience at least.
Cool, cool.
Continue
No, I just
your
think it was just the headphones themselves, probably
That's why I need to
probably
put,
the jack or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good.
Might be model.
No big deal.
What do you think about the trick?
That's pretty awesome too, especially considering somebody made it for this place.
Oh,
That's
exactly.
really cool.
Yeah, and what's the most common question you get asked by a kid? Can you pull a rabbit out of a hat?
Nobody can pull a shoe slice through a rabbit.
Yeah. So,
From a
no.
hat, through a hat.
No, you can pull a rabbit out of a hat. You can open up the hat and pull the rabbit out.
That's
I pulled a
also-
rabbit out of a hat. Now, let me torture this poor thing.
I was gonna say you could do the Dan Sperry version and have some blood on the shoestrings after you
That's
pull it out.
also true. That'd be kind of funny.
I did a thing today, traumatized a little kid in the process. But I
Of
took
course
out
you did, Jim.
I know. It wasn't the creeper trick though. No. I took 2 pieces of rope and I said every time I do this, everybody here asks me if I can cut somebody in half. And so I'm going to do that today, but I can't use any sharp instruments or anything like that. So instead we're going to use rope. So I brought the kid up and I put the rope around his waist and I said, now what we're going to do is we're going to pull really hard. And when we do, it's going to cut you right in half. And you'll stay intact so long as you don't jump or anything like that, because then your body parts might start falling out. And then this little girl
Nice,
starts
Jim,
going,
nice.
I want my mommy. I want my mommy.
Don't
Like,
want
well,
it.
after your guts spill out, okay, just be patient. Your mom will see it. Don't worry.
No, it wasn't the volunteer who was crying. It was a little girl in the audience.
Jim, you're gonna. That's terrible.
I know it was terrible.
It was probably
I
her
feel
brother
horrible.
too.
And I'm like, oh no, nothing's gonna happen. It's nobody's gonna get
Only a
hurt.
little blood and guts.
Yeah, we've got some duct
And if you
tape.
didn't
It'll-
have a big meal, it'd be even less.
Well, this is how Jim in his perfect form. I said, oh, nobody's gonna get hurt. Nobody will feel a thing. Well, he will, but nobody else is gonna feel anything.
we got some duct tape. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
You've heard of a redneck remedy, right? It works wonders. I heard of a veteran who said, yeah, duct tape. I just taped myself back
Yeah,
up
if you
and I
get-
hobbled back to the base.
If you get shot or stabbed or anything like that, you should always have duct tape with you so
Yeah.
Or crazy glue.
Yeah,
that will
dude, that'll
cover the
help.
wound.
Yeah, duct
Oh,
tape and
that's a-
crazy glue.
That's a finishing product. Duct tapes if you need to hobble back to the base.
Indeed.
So, anyway, we do have to cut the show short because I was ready to be on time at 4:00. Nobody else was,
We were late.
but I do have another appointment that I have to get to because I'm a very,
I have a 2-year-old son.
very important man.
That's my best excuse.
I've got a puppy.
Is this good side?
That's also a very good excuse.
Which side is my better side?
I go with that one. The backside.
I don't
Turn
know,
around.
they both kind of make me nauseous.
Anyways, thank you everybody for listening. As always, remember White Rabbit Magic.
we believe in magic.
This has been a Rough Edge Studios production.